All right, Coach. So, sort of dramatic win. What was your thoughts on the game initially?
Yeah, I thought we played a good game, but not a great game. Okay, and I know that's sort of stereotypical of coaches sometimes with it was good, but I'm looking for this. But it is the truth. We just coming off a huge win against Brown last Saturday night, and I know every game cannot be a Brown level game, and maybe with them looking at our opponents tonight record, maybe they thought it was going to be an easier night. And those days, those games are actually the tougher ones because you're playing against a desperate opponent in some cases. You know what I'm saying? They were 1-9 coming into tonight. They had only scored 11 goals. Their power play was 6 for 46. And I think the team, I know it's human nature sometimes, but I think they thought they were going to have an easy night. And we played well enough to win, but we didn't play our basic, fundamental, hard-nosed, well-oiled machine game. The game that we're really capable of playing. So, I'm happy we won. Okay, we're 14-4. Very, very happy with that, but we need to be better.
And any thoughts on special teams tonight, including the sort of the empty net sequence where it was effectively a penalty kill?
Yeah, we practice, like I think I mentioned to you last week, we practice the power play all the time, and we've sort of gotten a little stale with it. We were at like 25% there for a little while, and we're 0 for 13, 14 right now. In our last 3 games, so we have to do something about that. Because special teams are huge. Special teams help win games, so we got to be better with that.
And you have several talented goaltenders that you can put in. What's it mean to you to have choices when you get to put goaltenders out there?
Yeah, sometimes we just go off like a platoon system. Sometimes we're one will start one day, one will start the other. Sometimes we're looking at who played well against a particular opponent the last game, their last game that they played against that particular opponent, so sometimes we go with that. But no, we have 4 very gifted goaltenders. They work hard every day in practice. It's a pleasure to coach them, and we just want to put our best foot forward every day.
And Jane Lewis, Taylor Moreland, on the score sheet again tonight. Not unexpected. And Taylor Moreland was literally dove to block that shot in the last few seconds. So we can talk about their contributions again tonight.
Yeah, Taylor Moreland brings it every night. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason she's a captain. There's a reason she, is mentioned in the same breath with a lot of the other top players in the NCAA. She brings it every night. She's a gifted player. She works hard. She likes to score goals, which is a great thing. And real happy with what she brings here every night. And Jane Lewis, since the day she stepped foot on the campus and on the ice, she's been a contributor as well. But like I mentioned to you last week, we have a lot of those players in the room. Both on forward and on defense and in the net. You know what I'm saying? And we're very happy with the team that we have. We have a really good group of people in that room. It's one thing to have a great team of, really, really good hockey players, but we have good people in that room that are also very good hockey players. So, yeah.
And finally, what were you expecting from St. Catharines tomorrow? Now you said they came in desperate. Now they've lost lost a game in the last few minutes. What were you expecting?
Yeah, they're gonna come right at us. You know what I'm saying? Like they're 1-10 right now. They're a desperate team. They're looking for that next W. Basically, they've come out east here. To play a college hockey game. It's a business trip for them too. So they're gonna be bringing it. They're going to go home back to the hotel tonight and get a good sleep and get some good meals, and they're going to come back here to face us. We got to be the better team on the ice tomorrow. We have to be ready for them. We got to play our game. We got to play our game, and my team knows what that means. Our caliber of hockey, our style of hockey. So we'll be ready for it.
Thank you, Coach, and good luck tomorrow.
Thank you so much.